Okay, we're going to try something called a viral plaque assay. And the way we're going to perform this is I have some phage here. And we're going to use this phage to carry out a serial dilution. It's going to be a 10-fold dilution of the phage in these 4 tubes. I'm going to carry it out right now. 1 part of the phage to 9 parts phosphate buffered saline. You can see here we're going to be using serial dilution, a 10-fold serial dilution of the phage, 4 tubes with phosphate buffered saline. So I'm going to take my phage, I'm going to take 1 ml of the phage. I'm going to mix it into tube 1. Okay. Get a fresh pipette. I'm going to open up these other tubes, carry out the serial dilution. Okay, so I'm going to take 1 part from this particular dilution, this first dilution, take 1 part, add it to my next 2, get a new pipette, mix this. Continue with my serial dilution. Add 1 part to my next 9 mLs. Get rid of my pipette. Mix that. Fresh pipette. Add 1 part, 1 ml to my 9 mLs. My 4th tube. Mix it. And now I have my serial dilution of my phage. Now, for tubes 2, 3, and 4, I have soft agar with bacteria in it. I'm going to open these up for number 2, number 3, number 4. And I'm going to go in with the pipette. 2, 3, 4. Each time I'll use a new pipette, and I'm going to add an equal amount. I'm going to add 200 microliters. As long as it's a standard amount, it's going to be a fine. Get another pipette. Add 200 microliters of the next to my number 3 soft agar overlay, and then from my tube number 4, same thing. Now, next step is I will mix these. It has my soft agar overlay that's warm right now. It won't be warm for long, but for right now it's nice and warm. It has phage in it. Let me close these dilutions. And then what we're going to do in the next step, so far we have a serial 10-fold dilution of our phage. What we're going to do is we're going to use this soft overlay agar with the bacteria in it that now has phage as well in it. So now we're going to create a lawn using bacteria in the soft agar with the phage dilutions from tubes 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to pour these onto my plates. Here are my plates to create a lawn. So I have tube number, I'm working from the back here. I'll mix it just once, although viruses, since they're like feathers in the wind, they quickly disseminate. I'm going to pour it. Pour my soft agar overlay. That's tube 2, tube 3, and then this will get a little firmer once it's been poured and once it incubates. Now I have results that I'd like you to see. This is tube number 4. I do have results I want you to see so that we can analyze this and do counts. So these are the tubes. Now what I want to do then for this viral plaque assay is I want now have created a lawn of bacteria with the phage, and what we're going to do is we're going to try to count. So I'm going to move these off to the side because I did this the evening before. I have tube number 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to take the covers off so you can see these, and I'm going to bring this over so that you can see what's happened. This is tube number 2, and we can count those. That's a 10-fold dilution, tube number 2. No tube number 1. Here is our tube number 3, where we can count the number of plaques, those little clear areas. And then tube number 4, this is the number of plaques we have on tube number 4. So once again, we have 3 tubes that we've created overlays of bacterial lawn with the phage, and these are our plaques for tube number 2, tube number 3, and then tube number 4. So these will have to be counted to get our viral plaque assay counts. We'll have to count these plaques. Okay. Now the information, I don't want to give it all out just by telling you during this presentation. That will be accomplished through reading and writing a lab report on the viral plaque assay and the concept of serial dilutions. So once again, these are our results. We have our tube number 2 of a 10-fold serial dilution, tube number 3 of our 10-fold serial dilution, and tube number 4.